Some victories leave a mark that no one can erase, not jealousy, not betrayal, not even time itself. Some moments in life feel like they are quietly shaping you, testing your patience, and refining your heart in ways that no one else can see. Today we're diving into 7 powerful lessons for Allah's chosen ones. Lessons that reveal why the checkmate you delivered will haunt those who doubted you, mocked you, and tried to diminish you forever. This isn't just about worldly triumph, fleeting recognition, or the satisfaction of proving someone wrong. It's about destiny, patience, and the quiet, unshakable ways Allah elevates those He has chosen. It's about understanding that every delay, every insult, every betrayal, and every moment you felt unseen was actually a part of a larger plan, a preparation for a moment so precise, so inevitable, that no human scheme could prevent it. If you've ever felt overlooked, underestimated, or betrayed, if you've ever wondered why your path seemed harder, longer, or lonelier than others, this message is for you, because the moment of your vindication is closer than you think, and when it arrives, it won't just surprise the world. It will reveal the truth of your purpose, the power of your patience, and the undeniable wisdom of Allah. Every whisper of doubt spoken by others, every closed door, every injustice you endured, it all leads to a revelation so profound that those who plotted against you will be left in disbelief, and you will stand elevated, calm, and unwavering. Today, we will uncover the lessons that every chosen one needs to understand, lessons that transform pain into power, betrayal into clarity, and waiting into victory. Listen closely, because these lessons are not just stories. They are blueprints for your soul, reminders that the one who sees all hearts has been preparing your checkmate all along, and that your time to rise, restore, and reclaim your honor has already been written by the Almighty. When the world wrote you off, when doors closed, promises faded, and people counted you out, it was not a sign of Allah's abandonment. It was His strategy unfolding in silence. The chosen one learns that what looks like rejection is often preparation. What feels like solitude is actually cultivation. And what seems like delay is refinement of the heart. Every hardship, every moment of being underestimated, every whispered doubt spoken by those around you was shaping you for a destiny too vast for ordinary understanding. Allah places you in hidden positions so your patience can grow, your reliance on Him deepens, and your intentions become pure. What others mistook for weakness was the quiet positioning of pieces on a board only the divine can see. And when the checkmate comes, sudden, precise, and undeniable, it will reveal that all along, every slight, every setback, every moment of seeming insignificance was part of a plan to elevate you in ways the world could never predict. Their shock, their disbelief, even their regret becomes a mirror reflecting the limitless wisdom of Allah, that He alone writes the script, and the chosen one walks it with a heart strengthened by trials and a spirit anchored in faith. The chosen one discovers that humiliation, when borne with patience and faith, is not a mark of defeat but a prelude to elevation. Every moment of shame, every whisper of ridicule, every public slight that once stung so deeply was secretly an investment in your character, shaping a dignity that only hardship can forge. Allah humbles those He intends to raise, teaching that true honor is not measured by applause or recognition, but by the steadiness of the heart under pressure. When people attempted to diminish you, they unknowingly polished your soul, separating pride from sincerity and molding a resilience that cannot be shaken by earthly judgment. The checkmate they will never recover from is not only your ultimate triumph, but the quiet strength you carry afterward. Calm, composed, unshaken by envy or malice. Your humility becomes a magnet for divine favor, your patience a testimony to Allah's perfect timing, and your dignity a living proof that those who belittle you were never capable of understanding the depth of your purpose. In every humiliation lies a hidden promotion, and the world only glimpses the reflection of what Allah has been shaping in secret. Enemies will conspire, the jealous will whisper, and those who cannot bear to see you rise will set traps to hinder your path. Yet for the chosen one, every scheme, every hidden agenda, and every plot devised in malice is secretly woven into the plan Allah has set for you. What appears as sabotage is often the very mechanism that redirects you toward a more destined, purer, and necessary victory. A victory far beyond what human effort alone could achieve. Each betrayal, each moment of secrecy, each attempt to discredit or diminish you becomes a tool in the divine strategy, forcing you to rely not on the fleeting validation of people, but on the unwavering certainty of Allah's wisdom. The friends who failed, the promises broken, the doors slammed, all are part of a curriculum in resilience, patience, and spiritual clarity. The chosen one learns that setbacks are not detours, but recalibrations, designed to remove distractions, test sincerity, and prepare a soul for a triumph so precise that no human eye could predict it. And when the checkmate arrives, it does more than silence the doubters. It exposes how powerless human schemes are against the decree of the Almighty, revealing that every plot intended for harm was, in fact, a step that moved you closer to vindication, honor, and divine favor. Their confusion, their regret, and their inability to comprehend your rise is the echo of a truth too profound for them to grasp. Allah's plan cannot be thwarted, and the chosen one was always walking the path he meticulously arranged. Every shadow of betrayal, every whisper of jealousy, every hand that tried to push you down was only a piece in a board that only he could see. And the final checkmate will leave them staring in disbelief, while you stand serene, unwavering, and victorious in a destiny that was never theirs to question. The chosen one learns a truth that the world rarely understands. Fleeting recognition fades, applause is temporary, and the loudest voices rarely carry lasting influence. What truly endures is character, a soul that remains steadfast, humble, and sincere in every circumstance, regardless of praise or condemnation. While the crowd may cheer one day and jeer the next, your patience, integrity, and unwavering faith leave an imprint far beyond what human eyes can see, etching a mark on hearts that will endure long after public attention has moved on. In Islam, we are constantly reminded that true legacy is not built from wealth, status, or worldly recognition, but from a heart anchored in tawakkul, actions performed solely for Allah, and mercy extended even to those who opposed or betrayed you. The chosen one understands that every act of kindness, every moment of restraint, and every effort to remain upright in the face of injustice builds an invisible fortress around the soul, a fortress that no human attack, rumor, or gossip can dismantle. Your victories, therefore, are often quiet but unstoppable. The dignity with which you rise after being underestimated, the calm you maintain when insulted, the generosity you extend when others attempt to wound you. These are the victories that echo across generations, reaching people you may never meet and inspiring hearts you may never know. Even when your name is forgotten in conversations, Allah remembers every struggle you bore with patience. Even when the world overlooks your effort, Allah honors your perseverance and preserves your reward in ways beyond comprehension. Your character becomes a living testament to divine wisdom, demonstrating that true triumph is not measured by who noticed or applauded you, but by the integrity, resilience, and virtue with which you navigated every trial. And when the checkmate arrives, it is not merely the defeat of those who doubted you, but the unveiling of a soul so anchored in righteousness that even the harshest critics are compelled to reflect, repent, or remain silently astonished at the magnitude of a life lived in alignment with the divine. The chosen one's journey teaches that public recognition is fleeting, but the internal fortitude forged through trials is eternal. That those who sought to diminish you inadvertently contributed to your growth, and that the quiet, consistent nurturing of faith and character outweighs every temporary victory sought in worldly arenas. Your victories may not always be broadcast on stages or celebrated in social circles, but they are immortal in the hearts of those who witness your faith. They echo in the unseen realm of angels, and they are fully acknowledged by the one who never forgets, never overlooks, and never miscalculates the reward of those who strive for virtue. The chosen one comes to realize that real power lies not in how loudly one is praised or feared, but in how unshakably one's character reflects the light of Allah, illuminating a path of integrity, humility, and enduring influence that remains long after fleeting voices have faded into silence. And this is why the ultimate checkmate is so profound. It is not just the moment when truth prevails over falsehood, but the revelation of a soul whose virtue and resilience stand as an eternal beacon, reminding the world, generations later, that character, patience, and faith are the only victories that truly last. The chosen one comes to realize that not every victory is meant to feed the ego, and not every moment of divine vindication is intended for personal glory. Some triumphs, some reversals, and some sudden shifts in favor are orchestrated by Allah, not for your satisfaction, but as signs and lessons for those who need to witness them. The reveal is for the onlookers, the doubters, the critics, and the silent observers. It is a divine message written in the language of consequence, a testimony of Allah's justice that even the most stubborn hearts cannot ignore. When the world sees the reversal of fortunes, the restoration of honor, or the exposure of truth, it is meant to shake the foundations of arrogance, dismantle false narratives, and awaken humility in hearts hardened by envy and malice. The chosen one understands that this public vindication is not a stage for revenge, not a platform for gloating, and not a podium for asserting superiority. Instead, it is an opportunity to demonstrate the subtle power of patience, the elegance of restraint, and the mercy that flows from a soul rooted in tawakkul, a soul that has endured ridicule, betrayal, and injustice without letting bitterness take root. Every reversal, every aha moment that others witness carries a weight that human understanding often cannot grasp. It is both warning and lesson, correction and revelation, guidance and reminder. When the checkmate falls, the chosen one is calm and composed, knowing that their duty is complete, the truth has been exposed, and those who were blind to justice have been given sight, if they are willing to accept it. To revel in the moment for personal satisfaction would diminish its sacred purpose. To act with humility preserves its power and ensures the lesson resonates beyond immediate emotions. In these moments, the soul sees the interconnectedness of trials and outcomes, the enemy's plots, the whispered betrayals, the prolonged silence. All were threads woven into a tapestry that only Allah could see from beginning to end. The reveal is a mirror for humanity, showing that worldly perception is limited, but divine wisdom is infinite. The chosen one recognizes that their victory is not the point. The shift in perception it creates in others is the message Allah intends to deliver. The humility, the restraint, and the grace with which one navigates this reveal become the ultimate proof that the triumph is indeed from Allah, and not a result of human manipulation or power. Those who watched, judged, and doubted are forced to confront a reality they never controlled: the supremacy of divine timing and justice. Their disbelief, envy, and attempts to diminish the truth collapse silently before the undeniable fact that Allah elevates whom He wills, in ways that cannot be predicted, controlled, or suppressed. And while the world focuses on the spectacle, the chosen one focuses on gratitude, prayer, and the reminder that every trial endured, every insult endured, and every moment of patience displayed was never wasted. The reveal is a divine message, not a personal triumph. It is a mercy for the world, a correction for the misled, and a confirmation of what was always true in the eyes of Allah. Your role is not to bask in applause, but to witness the justice unfold, to maintain humility, and to continue building a life aligned with faith and purpose. When this perspective is fully embraced, the chosen one understands a profound secret. The more public the vindication, the more critical it is to remain silent, gentle, and faithful, for the power of a checkmate is in its quiet revelation, a truth that exposes, heals, teaches, and ultimately glorifies Allah, reminding all who see it that human plotting is powerless against the will of the Almighty, and that the chosen one's victory was never truly about defeating people, but about fulfilling the divine plan with integrity, patience, and unwavering trust in the one who orchestrates the unseen threads of destiny. The chosen one learns a profound truth that many hearts struggle to accept. No matter how hard you strive, how diligently you plan, or how tirelessly you labor, the ultimate outcomes of your efforts, your risk, your reputation, and the timing of every blessing are entrusted entirely to Allah. It is He who opens doors, seals others, and determines the perfect hour for every reversal, elevation, and restoration. Human effort is necessary, but it is never sufficient on its own. It is the combination of effort aligned with divine will, sincere intention, and unwavering trust that produces outcomes beyond comprehension. Those who do not understand this often obsess over control, clinging desperately to results, measuring self-worth by recognition, and allowing disappointment to fracture their hearts. The chosen one, however, learns patience in the unseen, gratitude in delay, and trust in divine orchestration. Each moment of waiting, each apparent setback, and each instance where reputation seems tarnished is not a sign of failure, but a test of reliance on Allah, a refinement of the heart, and a preparation for a victory whose magnitude surpasses human calculation. When the checkmate comes, it is proof that outcomes are not determined by envy, scheming, or social manipulation. They are determined by Allah alone. The chosen one stands as a testament to the truth that human plotting cannot override divine decree, and every restoration, every vindication, and every elevation is a reflection of Allah's perfect timing, mercy, and wisdom. Understanding this transforms the soul, removing anxiety, bitterness, and the temptation to compare oneself to others. It cultivates serenity, humility, and a steadfast heart that knows its value is measured not by worldly perception, but by alignment with Allah's plan. And when those who doubted or sought to undermine you witness your rise, their astonishment is not simply at your achievements, but at the undeniable proof that the one who controls sustenance, honor, and timing has chosen to intervene. The checkmate they cannot recover from is thus more than your triumph. It is the revelation that reliance on Allah surpasses all human strategy, that reputation is preserved and restored by divine decree, and that what was never truly yours to control has always been perfectly managed by the Most Wise. The chosen one walks forward, knowing that every trial endured, every moment of patience exercised, and every silent prayer whispered has been part of a meticulous plan. The heart learns that true victory is not in managing every detail, but in surrendering fully to the one who orchestrates all things, trusting that He will reveal what is meant for you at precisely the right time, and in ways that honor both the journey and the destination. To grasp this is to grasp peace, to release obsession, and to embody a quiet power that cannot be shaken by rumor, envy, or opposition. A power that leaves onlookers bewildered and hearts humbled. For when Allah controls the outcome, the victory is complete, the honor undeniable, and the checkmate eternal. The ultimate lesson for the chosen one is the realization that the final checkmate is never merely about triumph, revenge, or the public humiliation of those who opposed or wronged you. It is a profound act of divine mercy, orchestrated by Allah, to reveal truth, correct injustice, and heal the wounds carried in your heart. This checkmate arrives not just to vindicate your efforts or to expose the weakness and malice of those who plotted against you, but to illuminate the reality of divine justice in a way that transforms both the victim and the world around them. It is a mercy for the chosen one because it brings closure, restores honor that was stolen, and resolves the tension that human suffering often creates in the soul. It is a mercy for others because it serves as a warning, a correction, and a lesson that resonates far beyond a single life, demonstrating that plots, gossip, betrayal, and envy can't undermine what Allah has decreed. The chosen one understands that every delay, every injustice endured, and every moment of feeling powerless was preparing a stage for this revelation. The checkmate is precise, unmistakable, and often beyond the imagination of human reasoning. And yet it is delivered with wisdom, balance, and purpose, reminding all who witness it that nothing in this world is outside the sight of Allah. When enemies see the reversal of their schemes and the fulfillment of what was once denied to you, some will be humbled, some will reflect, and others may persist in denial. But the lesson is clear: human manipulation cannot overpower divine will. This is the mercy that heals. It restores the soul, reassures the believer that patience is never wasted, and proves that every hardship, insult, and betrayal served a purpose in shaping a destiny that only Allah could envision. The chosen one, standing in the aftermath of this checkmate, experiences a profound sense of peace, not because of the defeat of others, but because the heart recognizes the completion of a divine promise, the perfection of timing, and the manifestation of justice that surpasses human comprehension. Mercy flows in multiple layers. It restores dignity to the wronged, humbles the arrogant, and educates those who are willing to see truth. It reminds the faithful that every trial endured in patience was not in vain, and that divine orchestration is both precise and compassionate. The chosen one also realizes that healing extends beyond themselves. The public restoration can inspire reconciliation, guide hearts back to humility, and serve as a living testament to the power of faith, patience, and trust in Allah's plan. The checkmate is not for celebration and pride, but for acknowledgement and gratitude. It is a revelation of truth that transforms reality while safeguarding the spirit from bitterness, envy, or hatred. In witnessing this, the heart understands a secret of Allah's wisdom. Sometimes the greatest mercy is the one that humbles the oppressors, elevates the oppressed, and teaches the world that patience is a weapon stronger than any human cunning, and faith is a shield no deceit can penetrate. The chosen one sees that what seemed like setbacks, betrayals, and public humiliation were, in fact, preparations for a mercy so grand that the final act leaves observers in awe and reflection. The checkmate exposes falsehood, reveals integrity, and heals the soul of its scars, not by vengeance, but through the quiet demonstration of divine justice, timing, and omnipotence. It reminds the believer that the end of every struggle is in Allah's hands, that the one who sees all hearts will never allow injustice to prevail, and that every moment of patience, every suppressed urge for retaliation, and every silent prayer contributes to a victory so complete, so balanced, and so filled with mercy that those who once sought your downfall are rendered powerless. The truth is illuminated, And the soul of the chosen one rests in the profound comfort of knowing that what Allah ordains cannot be undone, and what He restores will always heal, uplift, and glorify His name. The final checkmate, therefore, is not just a triumph in worldly terms. It is the manifestation of a divine promise, a mercy that reconciles what was broken, exposes what was hidden, and heals what was wounded, leaving the chosen one elevated, serene, and an everlasting testament to Allah's justice, wisdom, and compassion. The chosen one comes to realize a truth that the world rarely understands. Patience is not weakness, hesitation, or passivity. It is, in reality, the most powerful weapon a soul can wield, crafted meticulously by Allah and perfected through trials that the human eye cannot comprehend. While the world judges strength by loud displays, immediate results, or visible victories, Allah measures it by the quiet endurance of the heart, the perseverance of the spirit, and the steadfastness of faith in the face of adversity. Every insult you have endured, every betrayal you have weathered, every door that closed before your eyes, and every whisper of doubt spoken by others has been a forge, shaping your patience into a force so subtle yet so decisive that its impact cannot be countered by jealousy, scheming, or fear. The chosen one understands that those who oppose them, who seek to undermine them, and who spread lies or envy, are entirely unaware of the power growing silently within, a power that requires no announcement, no confrontation, and no aggressive display. Yet it has the capacity to transform realities, redirect destinies, and deliver outcomes that leave the world stunned. Your patience is not idle waiting. It is an active, unseen strategy, a shield guarding your heart from bitterness, your mind from despair, and your soul from distraction or corruption. It allows you to navigate life with clarity, resilience, and unwavering faith, knowing that the timing of every blessing, every vindication, and every rise is perfectly orchestrated by Allah. The chosen one learns to embrace the delays, to welcome the trials, and to see obstacles not as punishment, but as preparation. Each moment of patience strengthens the weapon, sharpens its edge, and ensures that when it is finally revealed, its precision is undeniable. The checkmate, the moment of vindication that others can never anticipate or counter, is never rushed. It is activated at the exact moment Allah wills, revealing the true magnitude of your endurance and the futility of human opposition. Those who sought to diminish you will witness the culmination of patience in action and be left in astonishment, unable to comprehend how what appeared as quiet waiting was actually the strategic accumulation of strength, wisdom, and divine favor. Patience also serves as a purifier. It cleanses the heart of anger, softens the soul of resentment, and elevates the spirit above the need for retaliation. The chosen one understands that true power does not reside in hasty action or in striking back at those who have wronged you. It resides in trusting Allah fully, submitting to His timing, and maintaining integrity even when the world seems blind to your struggle. In this way, patience becomes a weapon that protects, empowers, and ultimately triumphs. It exposes falsehood without the need for confrontation, elevates the faithful without ostentation, and delivers justice without vengeance. Every hardship endured in silence, every trial met with dignity, and every delay borne with trust in Allah's wisdom strengthens this weapon, making the eventual triumph absolute, irrefutable, and complete. The chosen one witnesses the quiet, steady unfolding of Allah's plan and realizes that patience is not a passive stance. It is an active, dynamic force, a weapon that strikes with perfect timing, a shield that no human hand can penetrate, and a proof of faith that cannot be denied. The world may mock, doubt, and underestimate, But when the checkmate finally comes, it is a revelation so powerful that it exposes the truth, restores honor, and leaves those who opposed you bewildered, humbled, and awestruck. Patience cultivated in the unseen is the ultimate form of strength for the chosen one. It is invisible to the world, yet unstoppable in its impact, leaving a legacy of endurance, faith, and divine triumph that echoes across time, teaches generations, and proves that the one who orchestrates destiny cannot be outmaneuvered by human cunning or opposition. So, the chosen one stands serene, steadfast, and victorious, knowing that patience itself has become the weapon, the shield, and the key to a destiny written by Allah. A destiny that exposes falsehood, elevates the righteous, and ensures that the checkmate, quiet, precise, and unstoppable, is a mercy, a lesson, and a revelation for all who witness it. As we come to the end of these 7 powerful lessons, remember this: being a chosen one is not about the applause, the recognition, or the temporary satisfaction of defeating those who doubted you. It is about patience in the unseen, trust in Allah's perfect timing, and the unwavering integrity of a heart anchored in faith. Every trial you endured, every humiliation you survived, every betrayal you faced, and every moment of waiting was part of a divine strategy designed to prepare you for a checkmate that no human could ever predict. Your victories are not just for you. They are lessons, reminders, and mercy for the world around you. Stand firm in humility, carry your dignity with quiet strength, and let your life be a testament that Allah's wisdom and justice cannot be outrun, manipulated, or denied. If you felt these lessons in your heart, take them as a sign. Your time is coming, your patience is being rewarded, and your checkmate is already written by the one who sees all. Hold your head high, but keep your heart soft. Walk forward with faith, and let the truth of Allah's plan unfold in your life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.